The evening drapes the city low. Streetlights glow, then start to slow. Your footsteps match the beat of mine, as if the night was on our side. Paris hums in tender tone. Every breath feels overgrown. I feel your silence holding me, like love afraid of what it might be. A love that walks the evening, soft as shadows on the ground. Every moment gently leaning toward the truth we never found. In this hour calm and deep, hearts are talking while we sleep. A love that walks the evening is the only sound I hear. Cello weaves through passing air, carrying what we don't dare. Every note falls slow and wide, like the tears we keep inside. I don't ask the night to stay, just don't take your hand away. If this path must end too soon, let it end beneath this moon. A love that walks the evening, learns to breathe between the lines. Every doubt begins to weaken when your hand is holding mine. Even if the dawn arrives, pulling us to separate lives, a love that walks the evening still remembers how we felt. Changes us, if we lose what made this trust. Remember how the night once knew every part of loving you. A love that walks the evening, lives in every quiet place. Even time begins believing we can't erase. When the years have drifted by, still I see you in the light. A love that walks the evening, walks with me through all my life. The evening. Streets like stories we don't know. Every step felt warm and brave, like love was learning how to stay. Your laughter danced in fragile air, I held it like a whispered prayer. In every glance, in every flame, Paris was learning our names. When Paris learned our names, the night began to lean our way. Every wall, every flame heard the promises we couldn't say. In the quiet, soft and true, every road was leading you. When Paris learned our names, I forgot the world had changed. Cello cries beneath the stars, holding time inside its arms. Every note falls slow and deep, where the city dares to keep. I don't know what waits ahead, or the words we never said, but in this hour, in this frame, Paris remembers our names. When Paris learned our names, shadows softened, hearts remained. Every fear began to fade as love stood still inside the rain. If tomorrow pulls away, every dream will still remain. When Paris learned our names, I believed we'd never break. If this love must drift apart, like the river through the dark, let the city testify we were real, we were alive. When Paris learned our names, every scar felt less afraid. Even lost became a place where love was never erased. If the years don't bring us home, if we walk this world alone. When Paris learned our names, I was yours and you were mine. Learned our names. Learned our names. The city sleeps in silver tones, street lights hum like distant poems. Your shadow walks beside my own. By the river, we are alone. Your fingers trace the cooling air, every word we never dare. The night leans close, begins to hear all the love we couldn't spare. There's a seam between two hearts, flowing slow but pulling hard. Every tear, every spark, drips where broken dreams depart. We don't speak but still we know love can ache and still be whole. There's a seam between two hearts, yet it leads me back to you. Your voice trembles, soft and low, like a song from long ago. Cello cries what we won't say, holding time from slipping away. I feel your breath, a fragile flame, calling softly out my name. If this night must fade to gray, let this moment always stay. There's a sand between two hearts, mirrored stars and quiet dark. Every touch a falling part of a love that dares to start. If we break, if we fall through, every road still leads to you. There's a sand between two hearts, but my love will cross it too. Us far past the lights, past who we are. Remember this slow embrace, Paris holding time in place. There's a sand between two hearts, soft as night yet tearing sharp. Still I'd swim through every scar just to stay where you are. When the morning breaks in blue, every dream comes back to you. There's a sand between two hearts, and it beats when I touch you. Between two hearts. The night leans close, begins to listen. Every sound feels soft and missing. Your eyes shine low like fading stars, telling me who we really are. In fragile time, every breath falls into rhyme. I trace the truth inside your hands, like love was never meant to stand. Love written in slow strings plays the words we never sing. Every note is holding on to a moment almost gone. In this hush, in this embrace, every fear begins to fade. Love written in slow strings is the only truth we keep. Shallow cries along the street echo in our careful feet. Every step a soft goodbye, every glance afraid to lie. I don't ask the night to stay, just don't take your touch away. If this love must drift from you, let it leave me close to you. Love written in slow strings falls like tears we never bring. Every silence learns your name, burning soft without a flame. Even if the dawn arrives, pulling us to separate lives, love written how we felt. Us wide, if we're swept by separate tides, remember how the music knew every part of loving you. Love written in slow strings, leaves in all the quiet things. Every scar, every sigh still refuses to say goodbye. When the years have turned to dust, still this love remains in us. Love written in slow strings, plays forever, soft and true. The night stands still along the street, as if it's holding space for us to breathe. Your eyes don't move but say my name in a language made of flame. Paris waits, then softly sighs. Street lights blur like tired eyes. Every second feels too close, like a love afraid to let us go. There's a stillness between two lovers, where the world begins to slow. Every fear falls under cover. In the quiet we both know, we don't speak, we don't pretend. Time forgets where we begin. There's a stillness between two lovers, and it feels like home. Shallow hums beneath the night, cradling the fragile light. Every note is falling deep, where our promises still sleep. I don't ask for more than now, just your heartbeat here somehow. If this moment has to end, let it end inside your hands. There's a stillness between two lovers, soft as breath upon the skin. Every truth we never covered finds a place to settle in. Even if the dawn appears, breaking through our silent fears, there's a stillness between two lovers, stillness between two lovers, where goodbye refuses sound. Every tear learns how to hover, never falling to the ground. When the years erase the scene, still this hush will stay with me. There's a stillness between two lovers, living on quietly. Between two lovers, the city waits in half-lit streets. Windows glow, then fall asleep. Every step is soft and slow, like the night won't let us go. Your breath moves close, so warm, so near. Every silence sharp and clear. Paris holds what we can't say. Listening while hearts obey. Where the city hears us breathe, in the space between you and me. Every sound begins to feel like something tender, something real. We don't speak, we don't pretend. Time is bending, not the end. Where the city hears us breathe. Love is quiet, but it's deep. Shallow sighs along the stone, tracing lines we've always known. Every note falls slow and true, like it's learning me and you. I don't ask for vows or signs, just your heartbeat next to mine. If this night must drift away, let it hear us while we stay. Where the city hears us breathe. Shadows soften, hearts agree. Every doubt just fades to air when your hand is always there. Even if the morning calls, pulling us beyond these walls. If tomorrow steals the light, if we lose this fragile night, let the streets remember still how we loved and always will. Where the city hears us breathe, in the hush of memory, every tear, every release still belongs to you and me. When the years begin to move, every road comes back to you. Where the city hears us breathe, love remains silently. Hears us breathe. Soft lights fall on empty streets, your footsteps echo next to me. Paris breathes in quiet sighs under pale impatient skies. Your eyes speak what words deny, promises we pass by in the hush of passing time. Your hand trembles into mine. Soft lights over silent love, shining down but never loud. Every feeling speaks enough when we don't dare say it out loud. In this night so warm, so slow, hearts confess what lips don't know. Soft lights over silent love, still it's you I'm dreaming of. Shallow cries between our steps, holding tears we haven't wept. Every note is falling deep, where our secrets go to sleep. I don't ask you here to stay, just don't turn your eyes away. If this moment has to end, let it end inside your hands. Soft lights over silent love, fading gold on trembling souls. Every shadow draws us close to the truth we can't let go. Even if the dawn appears, breaking through our quiet fears. Soft lights over silent love, still your name is all I hear. Different lives we've never known. Remember how the night stood still when loving you was all I felt. Soft lights over silent love, gentle as the last goodbye. Even when the lights go out, I will see you in the night. If our paths don't intertwine past this fragile line of time, soft lights over a silent love, you are mine, if just tonight. Soft lights, silent love. Velvet nights on narrow streets, your heartbeat drifts and meets with me. Paris hums in candlelight, holding us away from time. Your breath writes lines along my skin. Every touch begins again. In your eyes the truth is heard. Soft and slow, tender words. Velvet nights, tender words, falling like they've never heard. Every silence gently stirred by the love we never learned. In this dark, so warm, so near, every doubt just disappears. Velvet nights, tender words are the only things we heard. Cello sighs beneath the stars, cradling where our shadows are. Every note is falling through all the things we couldn't do. One moment, one slow kiss. If the morning draws its line, let this night be always mine. Velvet nights, tender words, soft as dreams that go unheard. Every promise softly blurred, still my heart remains assured. Even if we drift apart, still you're written in my heart. Velvet nights, tender words will return when it all hurts. If the years begin to fade, if our love becomes a shade, remember how the dark ones knew every part of loving you. Velvet nights, tender words, held between what was and was heard. No regret, no last reserve, just a love we both deserved. When the lights go out of view, I will still be holding you. Velvet nights, giving me unbroken truth. Velvet nights. Gentle echoes in the air, footsteps fading everywhere. Paris hums a distant tune, like a dream that ends too soon. Your reflection in the glass moves like moments slipping past. I reach for what we almost were, a love so close yet so unsure. Gentle echoes of a Paris dream, calling soft inside of me. Every kiss, every seam, stitched with quiet memory. In the glow of streetlight gold, love feels fragile, love feels bold. Gentle echoes of a Paris dream still come back when I can't sleep. Cello drifts along the night, holding sorrow, holding light. Every note begins to fall.